video, I would like to discuss an article that I ran across regarding the Redcross and their blockchain cash they will be rolling out to areas to help facilitate economic development. But before I get into the topic for today, I want to go on ahead and drop the bumper. Please click on the like button if you're on Facebook. Make sure that those notifications are turned on. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure the post notifications are turned on. If you're on IG, make sure you give me a heart and make sure that you follow. If you are on Twitter, make sure that you go over and you click that follow button. And I would love a comment just to let me know that you are not a bot. So on to today's video, and what I'm going to do is read an article from Reuters, well, a portion of an article, and I'm going to give a little bit of commentary as I go through. And this actually ties into a video that I did about a year ago, a little over a year ago actually. The video that I did with all 7 views was made on November the 1st of 2018, and it's about a woman in Kenya that was she had a restaurant, and she was allowing cryptocurrency for payments. That was one of the forms of payment that she used, and she was also showing people in her city how to use cryptocurrency. Now fast forward a year and a few weeks, and we've got this article. So in Kenya's poor, rural, and slum communities, residents have lots to sell, from homegrown tomatoes to their labor hoeing fields or teaching children, but few people have enough cash to buy the goods and services, reducing the incentive to produce more. Barter works for some exchanges, but keeping track of who owes what is an inefficient process. The same goes for village savings and loans groups, where transactions are commonly recorded on slips of paper and kept in a locked box. Now it's funny because that's kind of like the same problem that the supply chain has. Like, that's one of the reasons why Walmart decided in September of 2018 to force, or not, I apologize, not force, but to have all of the producers of leafy green products be recorded on a blockchain, because the process was inefficient. If there was ever a salmonella outbreak, or if they needed to track something down, it was recorded on paper slips, whereas with blockchain, something that took them a few weeks to track down, they were able to track down in a matter of seconds. The Red Cross Societies of Norway, Denmark, and Kenya on Tuesday launched a 2-year effort to help solve this lack of hard cash by deploying blockchain-backed local currencies to smooth trading in communities and spur economic activity. The project aims to improve the use of $1 billion a year in aid distributed as cash and vouchers by the Red Cross, the largest humanitarian donor after the United Nations, to meet needs before and after disasters. Now that's huge, because they've got something that a commodity, which is the $1 billion a year in aid, that will be able to be associated with this blockchain-based currency. The new currencies use credits transferred from mobile phones and automatically recorded with the blockchain. They allow slum dwellers or villagers to be paid for their labor and spend the credits they earn on local goods and services. Now, not everybody has access to a bank. Not everybody can, of course, get a loan or get credit cards. Most people that are in a city have access to a mobile device. The system works much like Kenya's popular M-Pesa mobile money transfer system, but users do not need to hold Kenyan shillings. Tested in parts of Kenya and Ethiopia, it has boosted economies in poor communities by enabling credits created from work, sales, or aid infusions to be traded multiple times and spent locally. The new program will expand in Kenya and can also be rolled out in Malawi, Myanmar, Zimbabwe, Cameroon, and Papua New Guinea, aiming to reach 320,000 users within the next 2 years, which is very optimistic, and I hope that they reach that goal. Paula Guile, a Geneva-based humanitarian consultant, said that the technology could bring about a revolution in aid delivery. This is the future, she told the Thomson Reuters Foundation, adding, "It is probably the only true use of blockchain for good," which I completely disagree with. I'm not going to get into why I disagree with it, but I think that comment is actually bullshit. But it's, it's her opinion. So actually, I'm going to end it there because I don't like that statement. But this article does play into, like I said, a video that I did last year where cryptocurrency, blockchain technology are helping people get access to cash. It's creating commerce. People are able to buy and sell goods, and it's keeping people that were traditionally locked out of the banking systems. It's giving them the access to be a part of it. So I think this is great. I would have never have thought that Red Cross, out of all companies, would have been one to kind of help spur the blockchain and cryptocurrency space, even though they do not call this a cryptocurrency. It's being utilized, or excuse me, it's utilizing blockchain technology. So in all of the videos, or the majority of the videos that I've done on the $100,000 Bitcoin watch, I repeat that we will not have a $100,000 Bitcoin price until blockchain technology becomes adopted by the masses and they don't realize that they're using blockchain technology. This is a prime example. This is, countries that are underserved with banking using blockchain. I don't know if they, if the individual users know that it's blockchain. I seriously doubt that they would, because why would you care? You just want to know how to use the service and make sure that it works for you, that you get paid and that you pay people, and that the value of whatever you're using to pay is correct. So we're marching a lot faster with some friends that we didn't even know existed, one being in the Red Cross, helping us get there a lot faster. So kudos to the Red Cross. Besides that very last comment, I think that was just an ignorant statement. The whole, this is one of the only uses of blockchain being used for good. Not having a salmonella outbreak take 2 weeks because it's on things are on paper is a really good use of blockchain technology. But once again, like I said, I don't want to go off on that comment because this is a great article. Kudos once again to the Red Cross. And with that being said, folks, I hope that you are having a great morning, a great afternoon, and an even better evening.